Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm doing a little bit of a different video. As you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, every month I do a monthly intentions, and basically I just paint with watercolors my intentions, and I have a blog post all about setting them, but I thought I would make one where I actually show you how I doodle, what type of materials I use to do the paint, and also I'll show you guys like what all of them look like from this year because it's super cute when they're put together. So yeah, let's get right into it.
It's not for me to say you love.
So I have multiple palettes that I use. I really like this one. This one is my go-to. But then I also have this layered one, and this one's a lot older, but I still like it. And it has two inside of it. I like the colors, they're very vibrant. But today I think I'm just going to stick with this one. I also use colored pencils a lot, and I typically go for this watercolor paper. It's my favorite, and I just rip off a piece. I love this paper because it's the perfect size. I don't have to trim it or anything, and it works really well with watercolor as it is watercolor paper. And then the other utensil that I use is a just typical black Sharpie. These are great for titles and if you want to be really bold with something. And then of course colored pencils. These are for like little doodles. I have a ton of colors, as you can see. And yeah, I just really like adding this to the water. I always drink tea. So I start by getting some water on the color that I want. So this is going to be the October intentions. So I'm just making sure that my orange is really saturated, and then also a little bit of red. You can use any color, but I typically use 2 to 3 colors for the background on each of my intention posters. And then I'm just going to take one of my pieces of paper. Again, make sure it's super saturated. And then I start with a very dark color. This paper does tend to curl a lot, so what I do is I actually like the little marks that my fingers make. So before it even dries, I just put my fingers in random places, and it gives a cute little effect with your fingers, and then it also holds down your paper so it doesn't curl. And as you can see, there's cute little marks, and I just like to dot it all over. And this one turned out to look very similar to a sunset. So that's kind of cool. And then I just set this aside to dry, and as you can see, it is very curled, but it'll straighten out when it dries. I'll do another one just to show you guys what it looks like again, and I will use different colors this time.
You love. It's not for me to say you love.
As you can see, this is completely dry now, and it has flattened out. It has to be completely dry before you even start to even think about writing on it. So I think this one's ready to go. This one's still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna wait for that one. And this is October, so usually I start with the title and then, you know, I work my way down. So I will just show you guys how I do it. And keep in mind, I'm not an artist, so please do not judge my handwriting or illustrations, whatever. Here we go.
It's not for me to say not for me to say. You love. Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's
So guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give a thumbs up and check out the link in my description. It is my blog post about how I set my intentions. So you can set any goals that you want, or as intentions as I like to call them, because I feel like goals are just so intense and like you want to reach them. Intentions are just like you want to try to get there, and if you don't, then you work on it next month. So check out that link in my bio. I have a bunch of pictures of all of my intentions down there. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's not for me to say. You